What's going on? Happy Tuesday night. Happy Turkey Thanksgiving week to everyone listening. All my dog fans. Aaron Murray, Ben Jones, Savars King, Knowshon Moreno. Apologize for the late, tardy start. We wanted to be able to get in what is right behind Ben Jones, the playoff ranking, so we could discuss that as well tonight. A little basketball game forced a push us back a little bit. So appreciate y'all staying in with us. We're going to talk a little college football playoff, reacting to the new 12-team playoff bracket as of week 13. Also dive into Georgia Tech this weekend, and then discuss what our turkey plate will look like this upcoming Thursday. Shout out to Prize Picks, our sponsor each and every week. Use promo code TPL, $50 instantly in promo funds when you make your first $5 lineup. We'll also be giving our top picks later on in the show as we head into rivalry week across college football. Welcome in, everybody. Initial reactions from everyone right now. Oregon 1, Ohio State 2, Texas 3, Penn State 4, Miami 5 or Miami 6, Notre Dame 5. Thoughts on just where Georgia is at 7? Do we like Georgia at 7? Tennessee's at 8. Those are the top 8. Any big gripes with anything that we saw in this? I'll start with Ben first, up on the top right.
We are where we are. I think we're only going to go up. Still, when you're looking at this, they have us as an 8 seed when you do the playoffs because Boise gets the 4th slot in the bye. So 8 plays 9. We play Tennessee at home again. Wow. So bring it back. But overall, I think what we're going to do, we're going to win these next 2 weeks, and we're going to be sitting here as the 2 seed and have a bye.
One would hope. I think the big thing, TK and Knowshon, that jumped out to me was the fact that Alabama was ranked ahead of Ole Miss. Both have 3 losses. I would say Ole Miss's losses are better. Both teams beat Georgia. Would you have flipped those two? Essentially, Ole Miss can't get in. Alabama has a chance. Ole Miss does not. South Carolina, who I believe is playing better of all 3 of them, is even behind both of them. But I kind of felt like because Ole Miss beat South Carolina in South Carolina that bad, it'd be hard for them to jump them. But on an even playing field, Alabama, Ole Miss, same records. Once again, better losses for Ole Miss. TK, Knowshon, you surprised at all that Alabama was ranked at a 12th spot or 13th spot, excuse me.
Surprise, no. I mean, we know how the college football world thinks about Bama. So surprise, no. I think to me, I probably would have flipped those 2 for sure. I just think Ole Miss is playing a better style of ball right now. They played a better style of ball all year long. They put up a shit ton of points all year long. Mm-hmm. That defense has played really good all year long. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the committee's thinking. Shit, but if I was on the committee, I think that's one I would have flipped for sure.
Knowshon, Ole Miss, Alabama. Does Alabama get the benefit of the doubt of being Alabama? Even after they just got waxed by Oklahoma.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have switched those as well. I think Ole Miss is a real good team. I mean, but Alabama's is good when they want to be. I feel like the games that they really, really need, they tend to win those. But at the end of the day, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, straight up.
I'll tell you what, though. Tennessee home game, as of right now, it looks like if they take care of Vanderbilt, of all the teams going to be hosting.
They had them playing us at 8. We're the 8.
At home?
Because Boise takes the 4.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Georgia hosting Tennessee in the first round, if all plays out with what is right now. If Georgia does lose to Texas, do you think they host a home game? Or do you think they drop them out? Should playing in the SEC championship game at 10-2 and against what would be an 11-1 Texas, if Georgia loses, should they drop behind Tennessee?
No, I think it should stay just like this. The only thing that can happen different is if we beat Texas, Texas goes to our spot and we go to up. We should just flip.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's kind of goes back to what I was saying in the last show, like this game essentially being meaningless, and that word taken very very lightly, but it makes it tough. Like it makes it a tough spot for the dogs, in my opinion, because you. I don't know, bro. Like we said last show, Ben. This season is getting long. Like
Yeah.
so you add that SEC championship without meaning other than putting a plaque on the wall. I don't know. I don't know. I still feel funky about it.
Is it? Would you rather be Tennessee or Georgia right now? Tennessee's sitting in a spot right now where they feel like we're in. We beat Vanderbilt this weekend. We're in, and there's a pretty good chance we'll get a bye. Not 100%, but a 50-50 chance, maybe even 60-40 that we're going to get a bye. Which shoes would you rather be in right now? Georgia, Texas, or Tennessee, who right now sitting there just like, hey, we're in. We can just focus on the playoffs. Knowshon?
I just don't understand. We don't know how these people in this room are sitting like, hey, are they going to punish us if we somehow lose to Texas in the SEC championship? Or if not, we'd be sitting here right as Tennessee and having a home field game. You playing at home the first round. Like you should not get punished for playing in the championship game. So I don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't like it. And I don't want to say I'd rather be Tennessee ever, but like, but like, damn, like
they're in a good spot. They're in a good spot.
They're in a good spot right now.
Oh, they're saying comfy. There's no doubt about it. They're saying comfy. I mean, Penn State's kind of the same thing in the Big Ten. Like they're not going to get a bye, but Penn State's probably even in a better position because they will get a first round game at home. They'll be 11-1. They won't have to play in a Big Ten championship, and they'll get to host a home game in their home stadium. You know, that's they're sitting down back right now feeling pretty good about life. There's no doubt about it. One less game you have to feel like you got to get up for in a big way. And guess what? You get a first round game at home against Boise State, maybe, or Arizona State.
That's a good question too, AP Alex Page. Does Texas go to ATL regardless of the outcome against A&M?
No. Winner goes.
Whoa.
A&M wins. Georgia faces out. A&M. Texas wins.
Is Texas
Georgia
out
faces.
if they lose?
That's a good. I think that's because you brought up that Georgia Texas would flip. Like I don't know about that. With the way Texas has played this year, you know, like their big win. Like what's their big win?
But they only have one loss.
Yeah, that is.
Us twice. So are you punishing them if we're that good? You know what I mean? They're going to say, hey, we got beat by one of the best teams in the country twice.
I'm not saying drop them out of the playoffs. What I'm asking is, do you drop them out of hosting a first-round game?
I give them 8.
Do you put Tennessee ahead of them? Does Tennessee flip and go to 7 or 8, and then Texas would be 9? Because at least Tennessee they both beat Oklahoma, but Tennessee's being Alabama and was more competitive versus Georgia in Sanford compared to what Texas was in their home stadium. So who would you rank ahead of them? Would you put Tennessee or Texas? No, Sean.
Say what's happening?
Texas loses Georgia. Who should be ranked higher, Tennessee or Texas?
And it's going to be Texas.
I agree.
I think it will be. I don't think
they ain't going to drop teams very low in the championship games.
Yeah, it's a championship game. You can't.
They're not going to drop teams that low.
No Tennessee for not.
Do you play NCAA football? When you lose, when you're in the SEC championship or whatever championship you go to, you don't fall that much.
No, we did. We did lose back in 2012. We talked about we lost and we got kicked out of the Sugar Bowl.
It's the playoffs now, right? It's different systems, different. They ain't going to drop you that far. I've been there. I lost an SEC championship in the video game. It's like, damn. And I was ranked like number one.
That must I've been there. Yo, I cannot take you.
I was ranked number one.
Oh.
I lost, and I think I dropped to like
Can't
3 or
take
4. It wasn't that long. You know,
Can't take you.
that far of a drop.
Oh.
I'm glad this is what our take is. I love that.
Just trying to tell you.
I need to find a damn graphic. I
We
can't
ain't
find a damn
going
graphic.
too far, huh? So
Yeah,
Too far.
and
Too far.
you remember they ain't gonna drop them behind a Tennessee that didn't even play. And yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said. They'll go in front of them, make them play Tennessee, go out there and play. I don't want another SEC game. I want our SEC teams to play all these Big Ten teams. Like, don't make Indiana and Penn State play. We'll play one of them.
please.
Make
Yeah.
Tennessee play the other one, or Texas
Please.
play the other one. We'll play all of them.
I mean, in essence, it just makes freaking sense. Like, we why would we need to play them boys again, son? Until we needed to play them again. Like,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. I agree. All right. Any other thoughts before we move on to the Georgia Tech game? Any other glaring issues? Can my South
If
Carolina team get in?
If SMU loses in the ACC championship, are they out?
Yes.
But
Wait, where they at right now? They're at 10, right?
9.
9.
Oh, shizzle.
Who would you put ahead of them?
Well, isn't Ole Miss? What's Ole Miss at?
Ole Miss is at
14.
14.
Because Clemson sneak in over them because they only got one.
But
loss
that's another thing though. Like,
Yes, it's Clemson.
no, Clemson has 2 losses.
It's probably
One
Clemson.
does.
They're at 11.
Clemson still has 2 losses, but we just talked about this.
They should not be there. Bro.
If you're
They
good,
shouldn't be
how can
punished,
you
right?
how can you punish a team that made their conference championship by putting another team in that conference in the playoffs ahead of them
Because their conference
You can't
ass.
be.
it
Yeah, and
doesn't
you can't
matter.
be.
You can't have your
Shit
cake and
do
eat it
matter.
too.
It
You
do.
can't
You
eat your
can't
cake
be
and
no
eat it
10
Shit
seed.
do, bro. I
and
don't
You
care.
can't be 11 seed or whatever and then play in that game and lose and still be in the
You're a
playoffs.
9 seed.
Hold
9
on.
seed. Not
Nine.
like
Miami,
9.
SMU, and Clemson, none of them played each other?
No.
How in the world?
Yeah, if you're at 9, you at risk of falling out.
So you're
don't be
but
at 9 because you're gonna fall, but not that far.
But
like,
you're
if
going to
you're
put a team that didn't even make the conference championship in your same league in the playoffs ahead of you. So you get punished while Clemson gets to sit back and do nothing. You have a better record than them. You made the ACC championship game, yet you lost. So you get the kicked out and Clemson gets to go in
No.
when both of you have 2 losses?
They have the same record. They have the same record.
Well, SMU would have one more win.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at 9, you might not go all the way out because it's 12, right? So you might not. Go
I
all
think
the way
what happened last weekend to me, I thought there'd be one ACC team in. I sit back now and say I think there's going to be 2 ACC teams in, unless Miami loses to Syracuse this
out. I
weekend.
don't like that. Miami's that high. It's all right. They're doing it on purpose, man. Because if these boys lose, they're gonna drop pretty far, I guess.
Connor
Yes,
wants to know.
Miami's whack, bro. I'm sorry. I don't feel like they're whack.
Connor Anderson, Notre Dame ain't even in a conference. Let's talk about that. Listen, they don't get a chance at a first round bye.
Notre
I mean,
Dame is
that's
trash.
a penalty.
Goodness gracious, I can't believe they're up there.
Yeah, I think they're frauds.
All right, boys, let's fucking do an exercise. Since everyone's a fraud, give me your 1 through 10 right now.
Oh, shit,
Come on.
I need to go look at the list.
Everyone knows
1 through
my
10.
1 through 10.
This
I
one,
gave my top 12 teams in the college football. Give me Knowshon. Get the notepad out.
Yeah,
I
Get the
gotta
notepad
get,
out.
I
Take
gotta
you
get
some
mine out.
notes.
Shit.
Come on, TK.
It
Write
don't matter
yours
what
down.
the record is. We're not looking at none of this.
This is just pure. Give me your
Damn,
12
I gotta
best teams in
whole
college
team,
football
work
right
teams.
now.
All
Who
right.
would give us the most entertaining playoffs if it started tomorrow? Dun, 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 dun. And so people know my thoughts on this because I've just been being destroyed with my top 12. My 12-team playoffs, who I believe are the 12 best teams in college football, are Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Georgia, South Carolina, Penn State, Tennessee, Miami, SMU, Alabama, Indiana.
Damn dogs. Hold on.
Mm.
I'd probably switch out
Trying to
Alabama for
think,
Ole
who's
Miss,
the
actually, if I'm being
teams?
real.
Let
I'll
me-
probably
yeah,
switch.
I
I would
gotta
probably
look at
switch
the
out Alabama
teams.
for Ole Miss.
Let me go ESPN real quick. Who lose these teams, man? I'm forgetting.
I don't like that for real, but just because.
What, you don't like my picks?
No, I don't. I don't like where they got these shits.
All right, I'm ready for mine.
Call it.
Here you go.
Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Georgia, Penn State, Tennessee, Miami, Alabama, Ole Miss, South Carolina.
So who's out of that?
No SMU, no Indiana,
Damn, oh, that.
no
Mm.
Boise.
Hey, I love that kind of being.
If you're just saying strictly good teams,
No, I
That's
agree.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
exercise is. Like, I don't have a group of 5 team in mind. Like, there's no group of 5 team in mind.
competitive, like I think an Alabama, Ole Miss, or South Carolina can beat Indiana, SMU, all those teams. They can all.
Yeah.
You're naming
Yeah.
teams that you
Wait,
don't want to play.
Alabama's not in there for you?
I put them in there.
Okay, cool.
You going Sato, or you want me to
Nah,
take?
I'm still writing. I'm looking at the damn teams. I'm like, who is it?
All right, T, what do you got?
Give me Oregon, Ohio State, the Georgia Bulldogs at 3,
Oh.
Texas,
Okay.
Penn State, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Miami, Ole Miss, Bama, South Carolina, Boise.
Who'd you leave out? Did you leave out Tennessee?
No, I said Tennessee at 7. I left off.
SMU?
Yep, I left off SMU and Indiana. Because I agree with Ben, bro. I'm not for that bullshit they out there
Yeah.
doing.
Hot dogs.
SMU's played nobody.
That boy said Ben left off Mercer. Yeah, you stupid, Tim.
SMU has beaten. They've
No,
beaten
nobody,
Louisville,
bro. I don't like.
Pitt,
I don't like.
Florida State,
I love it.
Stanford, Duke, BC, Virginia. Come on now.
What do you want me to
Show some
do?
respect.
What you want me to do?
Show some
Who they lose
respect.
to?
They lost to BYU early on. Where's Boise State ranked at? I think Boise came in at number 11 in the
11.
rankings.
They
Yeah,
lost
they
to
came in at
Oregon.
11.
That was it.
Hey,
Damn, Knowshon, we still going?
that boy trying to find a way to put Missouri in his bitch.
He is trying to find him. Eli Drinkwood's got him on payroll.
You drink.
Did you see what Eli Drinkwood said last week in the game? So Eli, I guess they were playing Mississippi State, and the game was over. And Eli looked at, I guess someone was chirping, and Eli said something. I think some of the lines are like, "Keep fucking chirping, I'm gonna score again on you." I was like, "Damn."
I like that shit.
All right, Knowshon. You're on mute.
Yep, pretty much the same thing. Oregon, number 1. I wish I would have wrote y'all's down. I was writing mine at the same time. Damn. Oh, well.
Maybe you're on that.
Oregon, number 1. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Georgia. Number 4, Texas. Number 5, Penn State. Number 6, Alabama. 7, Tennessee.
6 Bama?
Yeah, I'm bringing them up there. 7, Tennessee. 8, Ole Miss. Damn, 8, Ole Miss. I'm bringing Ole Miss in there. Number 9, South Carolina. Oh, no. I want Boise at 9, and I want South Carolina at 10.
Was he at 9? South Carolina at 10.
That'd be a fun little.
Go 11, 12.
You got Alabama at
I don't
6?
want Miami. Yeah, I brought them up. They can go anywhere in the top 10. They don't have to be at 6. They could be at 7.
Miami.
Damn.
I don't want to see Miami.
over.
I don't want to see Notre Dame. I don't want to see Clemson.
Why do you have such a hard on for Notre Dame in the bad way?
Did you? I don't think they're good, bro. I just don't think they're good. I don't know why.
Alabama just got smoked by Oklahoma.
Yeah, but when they get to that playoffs, that boy Milroe gonna be running his butt off. Who gonna stop it?
Listen, they're my number 12 team, but like not above.
That's
Notre
your
Dame,
12. Where you had him been? I had him at 10.
but who, Alabama?
Man.
Did you have in there, TK?
I had him at 10.
All right, so you got 3 guys that got him in the top 10. And Murray, you over here giving me junk?
You got him at 6.
Who cares? Put him at 10.
Okay, 10 decent field position. You're giving them a bye in the first round, not a bye, but a home game.
Gracious. I didn't know
They
that.
don't deserve. They don't
You just said
deserve.
you said no rank. I thought you said just give the top 10. But all right, I see what you're saying.
No, I wanted a ranking. Like, rank your top 10, 12 teams.
So put Tennessee up there.
Josh Long, Knowshon must be on that strong drink tonight. Well, what is everyone drinking tonight?
I'm actually just drinking a cream soda.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Water.
You got some Waterloo. What you over there twirling something?
Little glass.
I needed it. Both kids. No school today. Your boy's tired. Need a glass of wine. I need it. Now I'm getting a call from Grand Prairie, Texas right now.
Did South Carolina play Texas A&M?
Yeah, they beat the crap out of them.
South Carolina beat the crap out of them.
That's why they 11 on mine.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Georgia Tech this weekend. So I think the rest of the show we're going to talk a little bit about this game. Then we'll get into some other big time games and then give our score prediction as well. So Georgia is hosting the Rambling Wreck this upcoming Friday night. It is a Friday night game, which is pretty awesome. Thoughts on that? Do you all like the Friday night matchup?
They got a long week. They played last week on Thursday. We kind of got screwed on that then. So they got it, but I like it on Friday night. Something to do. I feel like that's I feel like it's going back to your high school days, Friday night lights. I think it's gonna be a cool atmosphere.
Yeah, it'll be a dope. I'm hearing Blackout too. It's Black Friday. It's Black Friday.
Ooh, Black Friday. I like it.
It's Black Friday, baby. It'll only be
Wait,
right.
the game is this Friday?
The game is on Black Friday.
Knowshon's so fucking lost right now.
That's so stupid. Is it in the neutral site? It's at the neutral site, right? Oh no. Is that next year?
Oh my goodness.
When they do the neutral site crap? Next year?
I've never.
You never heard that? They were talking about
play
playing.
Georgia Tech neutral site.
Florida.
Is that? No, I thought it was Georgia Tech. I saw that. This was weeks ago. They were talking about that. I thought. All right.
No, they moved the Georgia Florida game to different sites the next 2 years.
I know that one. But this was Georgia Tech I was talking about.
All right, let's talk a little Georgia Tech. They got some quarterbacks. Haynes King, Aaron Philo, who's a legend in the state of Georgia. The freshman quarterback's doing his thing right now, throwing the football as well. I think it's a good team.
He's right, y'all. Next year's Tech game is at Mercedes-Benz, so y'all can. What
Knowshon, we apologize.
I mean,
I got you, son. I got you, son. I got it for him.
But it's just
Knowshon, I apologize.
Wrong information. I don't know.
I apologize. Hey, that's something.
Thanks, Diane.
That's something you keep in a notepad.
Gracious.
All right. Georgia Tech, good football team this year, boys. Good football team. Took down Miami, been playing well all season long. Are you worried that Georgia overlooks Georgia Tech this week? Did you ever overlook Georgia Tech during your time?
We lost to them my freshman year, so from then on, I was ready to kill them for the next 3.
Yeah, I ain't never. No, I don't know. It was just always such a hate factor there. Like the start of that week too was just like you could just feel it. So I don't think there's gonna be no overlooking, bro. We got coaches that have been a part of this game, been a part of Georgia in this Georgia Tech rivalry for a long, long time. So yeah, everybody's gonna let them boys know what this game and what running this state means. The Governor's Cup, all that shit. Everybody gonna be hyped for that shit, boy.
What are you smiling at, Knowshon?
I'm gonna mute myself. No, I'll just be laughing.
What are you smiling at over there?
I don't know. I'm in my own world, bro. But nah, there's no way they're overlooking this.
No.
Come on, bro. You don't look at the in-state rivalry.
Did he? What
they coach said?
What coach?
That's been the whole talk all week. How this is the biggest game of the year. Like this when we have.
Murray gonna say that your ass is wrong. You sure?
Google it. Brent Key.
Google me, bitch.
Man, hey, What did he say though? I want to know what did he say.
Is it that bad to say like this is our game we circled on the calendar? Of course it is, though, right?
I mean, for
Yeah.
sure, bro. This
Yeah,
is up there with the
everybody had-
Florida. I said this is
He's
number one.
used more than just hate to get his. He hates Georgia.
Who
Choice
does?
words about Georgia. What'd he say?
I don't give a fuck what he think about Georgia.
Yeah, bro. This is the number one rival game. For
There's
me.
nothing more than I hate in the world. It's probably the only thing I hate. He said is Georgia.
Come get this shit.
When I
brother.
say hate, I truly despise everything about
Come
it.
get this
I really
shit.
do.
Come get this
Mm.
shit.
Why?
Boom!
Why you thi-
Come see
why?
about this
I
shit.
love it.
my
Appreciate
boy.
that, Ben.
Yeah.
Why you think he's
Look
putting
at
that
Ben
in
at the beach.
bulletin?
At the beach, getting on top of facts.
Come
That
see
a
about
baby.
this shit.
Hey, that's
He
bulletin
got me
board
up.
material.
Oh, he got
Why
me
would
up.
he do that, though? It gotta be a reason why. Why?
Come see about
He
it.
went to Georgia Tech, man.
Jerry
It's in
gets
his,
the
it's in his
recruits.
blood.
Oh, it is.
Come see about it. Come see about it.
I guess
Oh,
so.
it's
Imagine if
been-
you
Hey,
went
listen,
to
they've been
Tech
playing
and
well,
be a
though.
Tech fan for your whole life. I would be mad too. Oh, a little bumblebee sting on the ass. That's all they are.
See
They've been
about
playing
That's
kind
a
of
good
good.
team. That's a good team, boys and
Yeah, they're
girls.
playing
That's a
kinda
good
good.
team.
it. Y'all
I'm a little bit worried if Haynes King is healthy.
Golly.
gotta
I remember
stop all
having
this
to
word
prepare
and
for
shit.
that. Oh, I used to feel bad for our defense all week.
Oh.
Getting
Connor in the
credit.
chat wants to know, should fans be more worried about Haynes or Aaron? Philo,
Haynes.
running or passing ability? I would say Haynes. I think Haynes
Well,
can
Haynes-
throw it too.
You know,
can
Georgia
fly.
with the running quarterbacks. You know how we get down.
You ain't lying.
I don't want that.
I don't like that piece, but again, to that man, listen.
I'm just saying. You know how we get down. You saw it last
It's
week.
nice. Hey, it's at
Shit,
home.
UMass quarterback was out there trying to get out. I said, "Oh my goodness, what is he doing?"
Whatever
Yes.
with that zone read plan we had for him, let's fine tune that for this week. I hope that wasn't the game plan for this week. Let's
Right.
hope we wasn't just copying and pasting.
Nah, they had two different cues back there, but Haynes King nice, and he can move,
Yeah.
and we have trouble with mobile quarterbacks.
Is the
But it's-
freshman he just
That's
a
been
passer?
Georgia Tech.
Run.
It's Georgia
Right.
Tech.
Murray,
What is
can the
that?
freshman run, or is he more of just a pocket?
He's more of a
passer?
passer.
Love
I think
that.
the other guys had to play more because Haynes is, I believe it's been a shoulder injury. He's been kind of dinged up with most of the season. But like Haynes early on the season was throwing that thing. Like I used to give Haynes crap back when he was at A&M because his throwing motion was god awful. He's cleaned that up. He's a much better passer and he's a hell of an athlete. So, I mean, I don't know the extent of how healthy he feels to throw the football, but like if he was at full strength, I'd be a little bit more worried because he can do both. And I think at a pretty good level too. Obviously more of a threat runner than passer, but definitely an improved passer. So yeah, I think like freshman quarterback coming into this environment, a big time game, a hungry defense. I got embarrassed a week ago. I think Georgia's defense is going to show up. I don't think they're going to get the Georgia defense that showed up a week ago.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what's giving you that reason to say that, but okay. I hope.
In big time games, Tennessee, Texas, Georgia's defense showed
energy
up,
too.
right or wrong.
Right.
Energy, bro. You gotta
Right.
think.
Well,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, well, again, that goes back to, does Georgia, the players, do we see this as a big game or not? You know what I'm saying? That goes back to that. So go ahead, T.
Yeah, it's not overlooking it to Texas A&M. Does it help in y'all's mind that the opponent is not set yet?
Yes.
And that game is not till Saturday night. So like you can't be thinking about Texas or Texas A&M because you truly do not know who you're going to be playing by the time our game kicks off. Does that help?
Yes, I think he's going to be saying all week, let's worry about this one. Then we can sit back, rest, sit on the couch. We can watch this other game, prepare, and we can prepare for Texas A&M the next day.
Yeah. This isn't like a Mike Elko slip like we made fun of a week ago because you truly do not know who you're going to be facing.
Yeah,
Right.
which is nice.
Yo, Georgia Tech is on. Yo, they feeling themselves. They just knocked off of the number 4. And listen, they weren't in my top 10. They were in y'all's, I think, right?
Ooh.
So that Miami.
Most people's.
They
it's
in
like-
mine. Miami in mine.
So they're like, bro, let's do it again. Let's do it again, bro. That's enough motivation in its own right there. Seeing what you did to Miami, you be like, bro, we could do the same thing in Georgia. Seeing what the UMass's teams do, put up 21 points. And all these teams put up points. They haven't done it the whole season. So
They
now
beat
they're going to
Miami
just do it, Murray. Okay.
And let's think this too. Two of Georgia Tech's losses, Notre Dame and Virginia Tech. Haynes King did not play in those games.
Mm.
And not saying that like they would have beaten Notre Dame or they would have beaten Virginia Tech, maybe Virginia Tech, but like you're without your QB1 in those two games. So, maybe you win one of them. It's a
Man, I
good
need to
football
know,
team.
man. What we win this by? I don't know if you want to do this later. Score predictions.
Score
you
predictions
doing it?
later. Yes, we'll do it
I
later.
can't wait to hear this. I can't wait.
All right. Georgia's offense, you think they keep it rolling though? Because that's a good Tech defense too. Like, do we anticipate Carson to stay hot, protect the football, running back do his thing, all that good stuff? Any hesitate? Has Georgia? Let me ask this, has Georgia gotten over their hiccups on offense based on what you've seen the past 2 weeks? Do we feel confident the snowball effect is starting to kick into place for the offense?
I mean, it's kind of what Knowshon said just then too. It's just kind of been like this, but the last couple of weeks have been on this trajectory. Obviously, you'd like to see it be a little bit better against the UMass, things like that. But still a hell of a day. Hell of a day. So I think it can be the offense that we end the season with. So yeah, bro. I feel like we can keep it rolling offensively.
Ben?
Yeah, I like how Frazier's ran the ball the past 2 weeks. I feel like he is the hot hand, even if Trevor's out. I don't know if he's playing this week or not, but I want Frazier to carry that load this week. I feel like he's running with he has something to prove, and he wants to be that guy. I think he's trying to be that. When he says he wants to be one of the Georgia greats in the next year or two, I think he's playing for that, and he deserves, no matter if Trevor's healthy or not, he deserves the workload, honestly. And I think Beck just needs to keep doing what he's been doing. He's played well the past 2 weeks, and get our defense. We have a home environment. Let our defense take over, and let's win this one, and go ahead and think about move on to the next week.
Bequavius is balling for sure.
I'm glad you can give me that name.
That's Carson's Doug name, I think.
Bequavius.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying, "Oh, just keep playing how you've been playing," like Ben said for Carson. I don't know. It's just he had 1 or 2 good games. It was just not that long ago. We were just saying, "Bro, what is going on with Carson?" It wasn't that long ago. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying. Well, let's do what you did last week, as far as protecting the ball, scoring in the red zone, doing those things. And I'm with you, Ben, on Nate Frazier, man. He had 136 yards last week on 21 carries. Love to see it. So get that boy some more carries. And yes, but Carson, just protect that rock. So
explosive runs.
Mm-hmm.
All
Stop
right.
underthrowing these receivers too.
Yeah, that would be nice too. I ain't gonna
We're gonna get to 1,000 yards.
Who?
Aaron Smith will get to 1,000 yards for the end of the year. He's at 700 something.
Wait, how many games though? You talking about?
They count them all.
It could be another 5 games.
Oh,
be the first 1,000-yard receiver since Terrence Edwards.
Damn,
what?
that's wild.
Wow.
But I don't think so.
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
I think he's gonna get it.
I think he'll hit it.
Oh, let me write that in.
5 more games. All right, we're gonna take a quick break on the
How
other
many more
side.
games? 5.
5.
Could be. Yeah,
And he got 700.
What's today's date?
Hell
He's
no.
300.
November 26th.
If we're winning, we need that out of him. We need.
I mean,
some
yeah,
shot.
but I just don't see it.
I hope he goes for 120 this week.
I hope he go for
That'd be
300.
nice.
Yeah.
Just get over with. Get over with. All right, let's take a quick break. On the other side of our prize picks, we'll be giving our score predictions for the Georgia Tech game, and then just a win-loss for the other games, the other big games across the country this weekend. All right, once again, we are sponsored this season by Prize Picks. We appreciate them. We if you want to have some fun this weekend and going forward into the playoffs, just make sure, especially if you're in Georgia, because you can't legally gamble, so might as well do Prize Picks. Daily fantasy football. Use promo code TPL. $50 instantly in promo funds with your first $5 lineup. All right. We're each going to be giving our 3-pack out. I'm going to go all exclusive QBs on my 3-pack. My first one, Quinn Ewers, going on the road against Texas A&M and that defensive line. Give me less than 237 yards passing. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I think both defenses are elite. I think both teams are just going to try and just win the football game and get to Atlanta. So I think less than 237.5 for Quinn Ewers. Marcel Reed on the other side, throwing the football. I get more than 218 yards passing for A&M's quarterback. They're going to need it. And I think they fall behind there in the third or fourth quarter. I think they're going to be throwing it over and over and over and over and over again. So give me more for Marcel Reed, 218 yards passing. And then Will Howard going against Michigan's defense. I think Ohio State needs to figure out how to run the damn football, especially before they face Oregon the next week in the Big Ten championship game. I think they're going to have a heavy emphasis on that. So give me less than 271 yards passing for Will Howard in the football game. TK, give me your 3-pack.
My 3-pack, starting in the Texas Longhorns, Isaiah Bond. I've got my man going for more than 48.5 yards. He's been balling all year long. No matter who's throwing that thing to him, Quinn Ewers, Arch, it don't matter. Kid's been getting after it. So yeah, more for that dude. And then you got Jeremiah Smith out of OSU going for more than 76.5 yards against Michigan this weekend. Michigan's defense is atrocious. So I think that he'll have more than 76.5 yards. And then we got Noah Thomas out of Texas A&M going for more than 40.5 yards. They're playing Texas this week. I think he'll be a beneficiary of a high-scoring game. So more for him, more for those guys. Let's get it. My 3-pack.
All right. Knowshon, what do you get for your 3-pack?
All right, starting that thing off with the 3-piece chicken nugget. Don't know what this pack thing is, but listen, I got Ollie Gordon.
Ollie Gordon.
Oklahoma. Yep. Oklahoma State. He's been running the ball well, big boy, playing the Colorado team, just coming off a bad loss. They always tend to let the opposing running back go crazy. They did get better from last year, and they do have some good games, but I think that Gordon's been running too well lately. And his is 75.5 yards. And they're going to run that rock. So I'm going to go more for Ollie Gordon. What'd you say, Oli? Whichever.
Ollie.
All right. Second piece. Amari Daniels, Texas A&M running back. Another running back that's been running the rock lately. Going against a Texas team. I don't know. It might be a little bit stout. But the numbers that they have for this is only 60.5. I think he can get 60.5. They're going to run the rock, like I said. Two good teams going at each other, though, this week. So I'm excited to see this one. So I'm going to say more for him as well. Then lastly, Quinshon Junkins from Ohio State. TK mentioned it. Michigan. It's trash, I feel like.
Not a year.
He hasn't been hot this year, Quinshon, honestly. He's had low numbers. But when you look at that Michigan defense, bro, you're like, come on, bro. What's his? I think his is 59.5. Like, come on, 59.5. He can get that. So I'm going to go more for Quinshon as well. Wow.
All right, Ben, give me your 3-pack.
All right, my 3-pack. Marcel Reed, A&M's quarterback, Nashville guy. I think he's going to score one of these zone reads. All he needs is more than a half a touchdown. So one touchdown. Okay. I think they're not going to be right on one zone read. I think he's going to squeak in there. Quintravion Wisner, no chance he scores. He is not their bell cow. I think he got like 4 carries a couple weeks versus Florida, and I don't even know if he had a yard. So I'm going to say less than a touchdown for him. And last but not least, hope he wins the Heisman. Travis Hunter didn't make the Thorpe finalist. Blown away by that. Dion was not happy. I'm going to give him more than – I think he's going to score a touchdown. They said half right here, so I'm going to give him more. I think he's going to go out there and have a statement game, and he's going to win his Heisman this weekend.
Ooh,
hey, yo, I got 2 things. First of all, Ben, you definitely should be the 3-piece nugget man. Secondly, how the
3 piece. I need a 10-pack.
yeah, you need a 30 piece. That
No
that
doubt.
20, that 20 box they used to have at McDonald's. But
Mm.
no, bro, how is this kid? How does this dude not get on the Thorpe list?
Oh my God, no
Like,
idea.
straight up, bro.
Blows
Like,
my mind.
what we got
How you
going
gonna
on?
win the Heisman and not even in the Heisman race and not even being a finalist? Okay, you don't win it because somebody might has a lot of picks, but how is he not a finalist? Come on.
They playing game. They playing.
I agree. All right, let's get to our game picks for this weekend. I'm gonna share my screen so we can kind of roll through it so we know what teams we're picking here.
Hey, Henderson got like 700. Whoever was asking, someone was asking that.
All right,
How many
let's roll
yards he
through the
got?
top 25.
700.
Travion?
Trayvon,
Yeah,
yeah.
Travion. Yeah.
All right, let's go through it.
60. My fault. Go ahead.
First game, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
This weekend, this will be the one we'll give our score prediction for. What is the score prediction, Georgia Tech? T. We'll work our way from T to Ben to me to Knowshon.
Cutest to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Baldest to Harriet.
Youngest
Man,
oldest?
I like the dogs, bro. Obviously, Georgia Tech's got a pretty solid offense. They've been playing really well, so I think they can score as well. But I'm gonna go dogs. 38.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna put up some points, boy. 38 to 28 by 10.
Okay. Ben?
31-20 dogs.
Ooh. Knowshon? Oh, I'll go next, actually. Knowshon, you last. I like more Ben's world. I'm gonna go 30-17.
Knowshon's muted.
Muted. But muted.
You're still
Oh, I am
muted.
muted. Oh my goodness. The dogs are barking. TV's going. I gotta mute that thing. All right. I will go. Georgia 34. And 34. And Georgia Tech. Get them boys 24.
All right. Let's just run down this list. Everyone can just say it when they want. Michigan, Ohio State.
Come on.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Vandy. Tennessee.
Give me Vandy.
Give me Vanderbilt.
Give me Vandy. Oh, yeah.
I would love that. But no, that puts Bama in. I want Tennessee in.
Yeah, true that.
That's true. It's true.
I don't give a damn. Give me Pavi.
Mm-hmm.
Avi. All right,
Give me
South
Pavi.
Carolina, Clemson. South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm going South Cac.
I'm going Clemson.
Believe that.
Like Clemson. It's like South Carolina wins. Clemson's gonna win.
Ooh-wee. Notre Dame, USC. USC ruined Notre Dame and cleared a lot of things up.
Hey,
I would love that.
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Where's it at?
It's
at
at USC.
USC bad.
That ain't a tough place to play.
Ooh, Syracuse.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, no damn. I don't want
Syracuse is the sneaky one, guys. I'm telling you, that's the one you got to keep an eye
Oh,
on.
I got Syracuse winning. I think Syracuse wins.
I hope.
That's
Wait a minute. Did you just
Okay.
give me junk for taking out Miami? Did you? Were you giving me that? And then you're gonna.
I plead the fifth. I got Syracuse winning this football game.
Oh goodness.
Hey.
I want Miami.
Oh, can I get explanation on why? Y'all
What-
like
why is
Syracuse
Syracuse?
like that?
Last weekend was enough upset. I want everybody who's supposed to win to win. We don't need that this week. We don't need no more drama. Let's go smooth on into the playoffs and everybody be happy.
God, that Syracuse
No drama.
Miami is gonna be like a.
Oh, he cut himself off.
Hey, it's our show. We're running late.
Now, hey, now we can really have a show.
Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
over.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Hey, bring the
Someone talk
questions.
Is in chat.
Oh, what
Hey.
is?
Oh,
Oh, come Come on.
Y'all missed out on the 412 boys were back in action here.
I'm trying
Hey,
Down.
it was about to go
East
live.
Campus Village.
Were y'all still live? Can y'all go
Yeah,
live?
we
It was
live.
about
We
to
can
get
go live
active
with
in here,
Oh,
Murph.
I
we
got
was-
back in.
We
Jeez.
just had a lot more followers.
I am
Alex, it was
got
about to
back
go
in.
down. We're about to have a good old time. Yeah,
We're about to get kicked off YouTube.
it's all right though. It would have got a lot of views.
Yeah.
It'd been worth it.
All right. Do we? Who's got Miami? Who's got Syracuse?
I got Miami.
I don't know. I'll take
more
Syracuse
time.
just because.
Yeah. Give me Miami, man.
All right. Auburn, Alabama. Bama.
Bama.
Yeah.
Y'all sleep. That's always a tight game between those two. I feel like.
I know.
If it was at Auburn, I'd be like,
Yeah.
ooh.
If it was
Yeah.
Jordan Hare.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me Arkansas. I was just playing Knowshon. I know you looking at that.
Oh, you OD for that, man. You disrespectful, I feel like. All right, we're going
Arkansas,
down, right?
Missouri.
Yeah, you already know who I'm going with.
Arkansas, baby. Woo pig. Woo pig. Sam Pittman, let's go, baby. He needs it.
No.
Oh, boy.
Missouri.
Missouri gonna get there,
Next.
whatever,
Yeah,
9 or 10 wins.
Yeah, they're in there. Mizzou. It's 9.
I keep that written down. I'm Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
written down. All right, last big one. Texas A&M.
A&M.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I want to say A&M.
It's a bit playing at A&M is
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Murray, you just said it
That's a
was nuts in
5-point
there.
spread.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I
what
want
time's that game? 6:30.
A&M. It's at night.
Yeah, night game. That place is
7:30.
gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna record a damn earthquake.
No doubt. Winner gets in the SEC championship. That's going to be unreal.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Texas, man, they have a chance. I'm thinking to myself, what happens to Texas if they lose that game? Where they drop? But, crazy.
Go Longhorns. Hook 'em. Hook 'em.
All right.
Hook 'em. Hook 'em. Just better roster. Better roster.
All
All
right.
right. I think that'll do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everyone joining us here this evening. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will see you.
Yeah, win.
I don't know. Next Sunday, maybe?
Saturday. Sunday.
Sunday. Everyone have a good, happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food, drink, be merry, and we will catch you after another great weekend of college football. See y'all.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Sir.
Sir.